Shared shopper data is really great because it's accurate and it's directly observed, so you know where it's coming from. You know it's not old, it's completely fresh, and it's targetable in real time as well. First-party data, you can only see what your users are doing on your site, right? But a shared first-party data collective allows you to see what your users are doing elsewhere on the internet, on either other e-commerce sites, and using those insights make smarter decisions in terms of targeting. Or you can see where your users are browsing outside of e-commerce. So you can see whether they're reading ESPN or CNN, and you can get a better understanding of who your customer is because of this, and you can make better targeting decisions. Operating with your own insights exclusively is dangerous because you're not getting a full picture, right? You are seeing the customer's journey through your own lens, and you only see what they do with what you give them and what's available on your site itself. So if you only have your own first-party data, it's also not scalable. You can only get as much scale as flows through your pipes, and you also won't discover new customers. In order to build customer personas, you should use data including your own first-party data, and that can include your website data or any CRM data that you have at your fingertips. You should use shared data for sure, so you can get data from other websites. You can see what your users are doing elsewhere. And you should also use some form of social data to see how socially engaged your audience is, to see what they're talking about, what they're interested in, outside of just what they're shopping for and what they're ingesting in terms of reading. With social data, you can see how engaged your users are in social, right? Maybe you have a customer segment that is more socially engaged, right? So maybe they only engage with brands on Twitter or something like that. And then maybe you have another segment that they only go on social media in order to interact with their friends and their family, and they don't want anything to do with brands there. So those would be two distinct personas, but both could exist within your customer segments. Adroit Digital uses shared data to better its programmatic efforts by modeling segments off of the data co-op. The data that goes into the co-op, there are over 250 advertisers that contribute their data. We take that data and we take a seed audience of whatever you'd like, whether it's your converters or people who shop for shoes on your website, or people who have carted in the last 30 days, or we can define whatever audience makes the most sense to drive ROI for your brand. And then we model off of that. Another way that we use shared shopper data is to build personas of your audience for you. So we'll create clusters of the data we use as an input, and we'll segment your audience accordingly and develop really robust, accurate, and actionable user personas for you. You can learn more about Adroit Digital by going to our website, adroitdigital.com. Go to the contact form and fill it out, and we will be in touch.